So most people don't lose sales because of their product. They lose sales because they do not understand people. In this video, I'm going to show you how to close 90% of your deals by mastering psychology, not pressure. Okay, so let's get straight into the video. Okay, so we're going to get straight into it. So number one, right? Number one on closing up to 90% of your deals. First thing you got to start off with is be a friend, right? Show extremely excellent hospitality. Like really lean into that. Like really be their friend, and don't be one of those fake people where you putting on too much, you real silly and you just too salesy. Smell like commission breath. They can smell that a mile away. Okay. You don't want to do that, but you want to be someone like you've been knowing them for years. That's literally all you doing. You talking to them like you've been knowing them for years. If you writing something, anything on your website, your social media page, I want you to write it. If you got something on your sales page, on your website, I want you to write it like if you was talking to a long lost pen pal. Okay. Really explaining to them how your product or service is going to solve a problem and make them have a great transformation, solve a problem for a better situation. Okay. That's the goal. People don't buy from businesses. They buy from actually real people, right? I mean, people need to feel connection. That's the problem with a lot of businesses. That's why a lot of businesses is going out of business, because they're not feeling that human connection. They're not getting the customers to feel that human connection. So it loses a lot of traffic. So if you want to bring traffic up a notch, let's get into people personal life. You know why Apple will never go out of business? Because they are so deep and connected into implementing themselves into people's personal life. Okay. You cannot, even the FBI can't just run and grab your information from Apple. Okay. So with that being said, it's very private. They get deep. They embed themselves into your lifestyle, right? They want to make sure your stuff is well protected. They show they care about you. They want you to have the best product ever, right? So anything with these cell phones with Apple, they got it on lock. I ain't seen nobody come next or near touching them with how they treat their customers, right? They take it to the next level. And that's why they're one of the best companies in the world right now. Amazon is also a great company. You can get something from them, have it sent right back. Now, do they build human amazing connection? Do the owners build human connection? No, they don't build that with the customer. Why? Because they're too busy operating the company. But for the companies that do build that human connection, it's going to be one of the next biggest companies in the world. As soon as they figure out how to really get connected with their clients, like on a deeper level than ever been seen before. So when you get to that point and you start mastering that human connection, that love, that hospitality, that I'm here to serve you, that type of groundwork is going to be amazing for you. And you want to be like controlled. You want to have very controlled, which warm plus control, that equals a close. Okay. So when you get to mastering communicating with people, you're going to take it to a whole nother level. So if you belly to belly with somebody, you actually want to match their tone. You don't want to come in there on 10 if they down here, they just woke up on 3, because that'll make them real, like they get real antsy with you, want you to go ahead and get up out of there. Right. So you match their tone, still have good energy, match their tone. That's subconsciously bringing them trust for you. Okay. That's giving them some trustworthy, right? you actually matching their tone, you coming down to their level, but you still high energy, you still energetic. You just matching their tone. That's make them trust you more, because now you look familiar, right? You seem familiar. Hey, this guy energy matching mine. Now, just somebody down in the dump and they just hate life. I mean, you can't match that because we're too great, right? We're too great to match that type of energy. So your energy will help them pick up. But if somebody, just sort of down and you want to bring them up a little bit, definitely go up a little higher than their energy level. But for the ones that's just wanting to figure stuff out and, they got a good tone about their self, they got good positive energy, definitely match that and keep the conversation flowing. Often use their name a lot. You actually want to use their name a whole bunch. The more you use their name, the better. Like, the more you say somebody's name, the closer in connection you will start becoming with them. Okay. And find 1 to 2 real pointers that connect with some, location. Maybe y'all grew up in the same area, right? Maybe goals. Maybe you got the same goal, right? The future of lifestyle. Maybe both y'all want to buy a yacht one day, go to the beach and just relax. Like really find a connection. Really find a connection with your potential client. Okay. Number 2, ask a lot of questions. I want you to ask so many questions that they're bound to tell you everything you need to know. And I'm going to be honest with you. When you get to asking questions of people, they will start to tell you just off the topic stuff about their life. Okay. When they start telling you stuff about their personal business, their personal affairs, that means you gain some trust from them because now they telling you personal business. So really sit there and talk to them about that personal business. Really like get to know them on a deeper level, like really lean into that because that's going to help you in the long run on closing this deal. So if they do come up with some objectives, go ahead and get them with the yes stack. After they eject anything, like they have some problems or anything with anything, right? I want you to get them to say yes to something as fast as you possibly can. Ask them a question that they cannot say no to. They got to say yes. And when I say ask them a question, I don't mean just random questions. I mean a controlled agreement. Like you ask them something that you're controlling. And what that's called is they're selling themselves. Okay. So by them saying yes, by them yes stacking, you will have full control of the conversation. I'm about to tell you how right now. You like to save money, right? You want something that works a long time, correct? You like getting the best bang for your buck, right? See those questions? Those questions lead to a yes. Okay. So you want a yes stack on them. Make sure they saying yes. Many times you can get them to say yes to, and then boom, you go in and close on them. Number 3, become the solution. Okay. I want you to be the solution to their problem. Literally be the solution. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. I want you to lean so deep on their problem. You like a doctor. You like your knee hurting. What before you came in, what happened 30 minutes before your knee started hurting, right? Did you take any medicines? Like really get that. Like really lean on asking them questions. Just like if you was a doctor. If something broke, if you was selling lipstick, what type of lipstick did you use before? Did it break you out? How long did it last? Was it waterproof? Right? Yeah, my mama used to wear waterproof makeup, but you know what? It's extremely hard to come off. You got to use certain solutions to break it down. You just ask questions that get them to start talking, right? Because what you looking for what they don't want and what they want. Okay. That's where the questions come involved in. Ask some questions like, what's been the biggest challenge for you? What happened if it don't get fixed? What have you tried already? Right? Ask them questions that lead them right into your trap. Okay. The trap of closing. Identify the pain. Identify what's going on. Why are they looking for the solution? Also amplify the cost of staying stuck. Let them know this is what the future look like if you don't fix the problem now, because the problem can get worse over time, right? Whatever they're in there for, or whatever you in their home for, or whatever you selling online, it doesn't matter. Always amplify the cost of staying stuck in their original position. So what you want to do is position your offer as a bridge. Okay. Your offer is from now, present, and before. Okay. Present as of now, your offer is going to make their life better, easier, less complicated. That's the after effect, before and after. You always want to highlight your product and service. Okay. That you're the fixer, you're the problem solver. Okay. Number 4, I want you to radiate honesty. I want you to be so honest with them. And truthful. But you know what? There's always a point at the end of that truth. So I need you to be extremely honest and really lean into what's going on, how you can fix it, what it means if you don't fix it. Even if you write something on a website, you got to be honest even with them on the website. This is what will happen if you don't fix the problem. This is what will happen if you do fix the problem. This is your transformation. Always be extremely honest with them. This will separate you from the 99.99% of salespeople, because so many people is willing to lie and just lie to people and just take people down the wrong road just to make a dollar. That's what separate the pros from amateurs. Okay. We're going to be honest with you, right? And we're going to be your friend because we love you. We want to see you win. So that's what separates us from amateurs. Let them know past, present, future, right? Most people struggle with this at first. Here's where you are right now. And then you let them know. So you can do past, present, and then future. Here's what most people struggle with. And then you have a story about that. Okay. This is where you are now. Then you have a story about that. And then the future. If you don't fix it, this is what happened. So past, present, future, you give them the full breakdown, and that's going to help them make a decision. Some people you got to help make a decision on what they need to do. And that's just like saying, if you don't take action now, this is the result you can expect. I've been doing this over 20 years. I already know the outcome, right? I'm the professional. I'm here to help you. I'm here to solve your problem today. Okay. Number 5, know exactly what they want and don't want. Okay. Know their fears. You got to know their fears. If you do not know their fears, it's going to be very, very hard to make a sale. Every sale has 2 driving forces: desire, what they want; fear, what they want to avoid. Okay. So know that it's 2 of them. They don't just want the money in their pocket. They want freedom from whatever they're wanting solved. They want freedom from their problem. Okay. They want freedom from it. They want less stress. They want the process to be extremely easy, not painful. Okay. They don't want to think a lot about it. You are the professional. That means you done did most of the thinking. That's why you are the professional. They don't want to make a bad decision. They definitely don't want to look stupid in front of you. And they definitely don't want to lose money again. So take all that into consideration. Take every bit of that into consideration. Make sure you can see how you can help fix whatever they got going on, right? And when you do, the money's coming to you, okay? Because you showed somebody you was there, you cared, and you made a difference in their life and their family, okay? Depends on the product or service you're selling. But one thing for certain, 2 things for sure. You are a problem solver, okay? Put that in your mind. Let that sink in. Also know God is with you every step of the way. He the reason why you getting all this wisdom, okay? From all around the world, people is here to help you. It's a lot of people here to help. Only thing you got to do is go looking for it, okay? I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you get to the next level. I want to see you win, right? God put a calling over my life. I'm here answering the call. I want to see you make it. I love you. Okay. To the next video. I'm going to see you soon. All right. Peace.